Hello, and welcome to the Ilene Silverman Show. I'm your host, Ilene, and on this week's program, our guests represent the Gainesville Women's Club as we reflect back on our over 120-year history and the many ways our membership is growing, thriving, and supporting our community. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us for our program. I'm very pleased to introduce my guests representing the Gainesville Women's Club. Letha Holder, President, and Mary Brandenburg, longtime member, co-chair of Festival of Trees, and chair of Lauren's Kids Walk in My Shoes philanthropy and new partnership with our club. And I'm delighted to have you here, Mary and Letha, and that I'm a member, that's what I can say, of our Gainesville Women's Club, as was my mother. And it's just very special to be able to talk about this club because we're doing so much. We have such a wonderful history. And congratulations to you, Letha. You're going into your second year as our president.
It's my honor.
Well, it's an honor for the club, too. And Mary, I know I introduced you as a longtime member, and you're sitting there thinking, well, not that long, but it's just that you've done so much.
Seems like a long time.
And we've known each other for so long, and you've always been a giving part of this community. So to me, that's all a part of it. So I want to also say I appreciate your theme for this year, continuing forward for next, strength in unity.
Yes.
Explain that to us, Letha.
By gathering together this group of ladies whose heart is in making our area, our community, a better place, by standing together, working together, whether it's in a committee, whether it's for a fundraiser, or whether it's for us, for each other, as we support each other as we go through life, we're stronger, unified. So there definitely is strength in unity.
I appreciate that, and I agree. And on behalf of Gainesville Women's Club, we are growing. Our membership is growing, so our strength is also growing. And step back just for a moment and, relive some of our very special history starting in 1903. I mean, this club has a testament to the good women at that time and their vision.
And look at the strength it took them to create this club and to make a very decided effort to bring the first public library to Gainesville.
Yes, and to have the vision to see we needed it.
Yes. And for it to be a borrower's library, not where you went and bought books, but where anybody could come in the community. So we're still very committed to readers, to children, every child having books available to them, to the community having libraries available. And we can thank those women who, at that time, couldn't even vote.
I know. I always think that. I think how, and we always talk about the yearbooks of days gone by when your name was Mrs., your husband's name. You didn't even use your given name. And when you think of all that has gone, that has transpired, and Mary, all that this club has done, it is amazing.
It has really strengthened the community and enhance the community from children to the elderly, to people that have disability challenges. We have been able to provide support in each of those areas.
I agree. And I would say that almost everyone in Gainesville, or I think so, knows our iconic clubhouse, or our most recent, going back to 1961, that clubhouse near the corner of West University Avenue on 5 acres, colonial building with the huge oak tree in front. If you don't realize that's the Gainesville Women's Club and you were traveling down, then I invite you, look at that red brick building. That is historical. That is meaningful to this community.
And how many people drive by and go, I was in a wedding there.
Exactly.
This is where we held my prom.
Right.
So it's a touchstone of fantastic memories.
It certainly is.
And we certainly make it available to the community to rent, to continue making those memories.
Definitely. We're going to talk more about that and everything else. Just taking a quick break. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're back talking about the Gainesville Women's Club with our president, Letha Holder, and member, Mary Brandenburg. And you know what's so exciting about our club is that it's growing, it's thriving, it's expanding. How many members do we have now, Letha?
We are officially at 222.
I'm very proud.
It's thrilling because during COVID, our membership had really withered, and we have come back so strong and worked so hard, and we have friends that are joining friends, and we welcome new members at every board meeting. So we are just so excited to continue our outreach through growing the club.
Oh, I agree. I show up not as much as I should or want to, and I go, look at all these new faces, and sort of representing all areas of our community, because one person knows another, different ages, multi-generational, and women who have retired and want to now have the time to volunteer.
We have ladies that are still in careers, raising children, especially those with teens. It gives the ladies a chance to get out and do things that are just adult activities for them, and to make a difference in the community, but work it around their schedule, their family's needs as well.
Yes.
So that's really exciting.
It is, and meaningful. And going back to those words, impact on the community. That's what this is all about, what your year has been and will proceed. So tell me some of that impact from the Women's Club.
We're there for each other, and one of the key issues in aging well is a social group, an organization, a gang, if you will.
Yeah,
And
I like that.
For the ladies of the Women's Club, it's our gang, it's our support group. It is a way to join together and impact the community through our charity work. As an example, we do 3 major fundraisers a year.
Right.
Mary was
co-chaired one for 2 years.
Yes, Festival of Trees.
Take it away there, Mary.
Festival of Trees. Karen Scarborough and I co-chaired it. This was our second year of co-chairing it. Our first year, we were able to support Altrusa House because we had a partnership with Altrusa International.
Correct.
And we were also able to provide scholarships for children with financial needs to go to Camp Crystal. And the evening involved 4 trees that were professionally decorated and could be purchased for a drawing. We had libations, we had music, we had Santa, we had food.
We had elves.
We
had Eileen as MC. It was just so fun.
It was a very successful evening. And then this year, we couldn't leave well enough alone, so we had to make it better. So we added a Santa's workshop with all kinds of craft items. We added a gift tree that had $1,000 worth of gift cards.
Right.
We added a silent auction. We continued to have our 25 door prizes, our 4 trees that were professionally decorated. 3 were done by decorators. 1 was done by the Women's Club. And this year, in partnership with Altrusa International, we were able to present a check for $8,000 for Altrusa House
Well
and
done.
$8,000 for Camp Crystal Lake Scholarships for Children. It was a very successful year.
Very satisfying, very worthwhile.
Yes.
And you always invite representatives from both of those organizations
Yes.
to explain who they are
Yes.
and the need. So it is very well understood. I think everyone felt very proud to be a part of it. I
And we-
certainly did.
And we had wonderful support from our community in the form of sponsorships.
Yes.
Many businesses stepped up to help us defray the cost of putting this on, which our sponsorships more than did that.
Yes.
And isn't that a great example of how we change each year and we grow
Yes.
each year? They've had a very successful year, but that was not enough.
Move it up a notch.
They had to kick it up a notch, do more, and in collaboration with our community, and then our community receives, because all of our charities impact our community. It doesn't go to a national office.
No.
It doesn't go to an international charity.
Stays here,
Stays here.
in our community.
Yes. Mhm.
Very important and very well said. We're going to take another quick break. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're back discussing the Gainesville Women's Club. And Letha, Mary, thanks for all that update on Festival of Trees. And Letha, our next fundraiser throughout the year, Bodacious Bingo. First of all, it's wild, it's crazy, and it's a lot of fun.
It is.
And it is
fun
meaningful.
With a purpose. Yes, it is. It is fun with a purpose. The money that we raise after the night of fun is, did I mention that the bingo is to win designer handbags?
Right.
That is great fun for the ladies. But our work feeds into and supports the Guardian Angels medical service dogs. This is for people with epilepsy, diabetes, amputees, spinal injuries, and the service dogs are there for all ages and across disabilities.
Right.
And we are so proud because we have served them for 12 years now.
This has been very much a heart of
Yes.
Gainesville Women's Club.
Yes, it has been. It's one of our very favorite charities. We've already got it on the calendar for
Next year.
26, so we're very excited about that. We were actually the sponsors of their pup that won international best in show
Well
for
done.
the service dogs. And they also are dual in that they don't just buy thoroughbred dogs. They use
Rescue dogs.
rescue dogs, yes,
Right.
thank you. And so it's really exciting. And
And
it is,
it-
again, a local.
Yes, and at the Bodacious Bingo, they bring a service dog and they explain, the whole nonprofit and all that they do, and it is very meaningful. And the Carol Borden, I believe, the founder, the CEO, quite a woman with a vision. And so I think well done to the Gainesville Women's Club for supporting this.
And if you call, you can make an appointment and go down
And go visit.
Pet the pups. So that's always a fun thing too.
It's
fun
quite
little field trip.
It's
It's
quite
so
valuable.
well supported through the Women's Club that it was not only sold out at 150 tickets, but we had to print more.
Oh, outstanding.
So it's very well known throughout the community.
Yes, people are looking forward to it.
Yes.
None of our fundraisers are limited to members. They are
That
open
is
to
right,
the
open to
community
the
to buy
community.
tickets.
Money goes back into the community and
Yes.
community support.
Yes.
The same with the dinner and fashion show that was very successful, Mary.
Yes, circling back to our focus on children, the fashion show this year supported the Child Advocacy Center. And it was a wonderful evening of fashion from Dillard's. They
Right.
did everything from makeup to shoes and everything in between. Again, another very well attended dinner.
Yes.
And we had models from the Child Advocacy Center, some of the therapists that work with children who are experiencing trauma and the aftermath of that trauma. Members of our club, very, very successful evening.
And again, Sherry Kitchens, their executive director, and who has been with them for so many years, highly respected, gave a wonderful talk of explanation
She did.
about Child Advocacy Center, and a generous sum
I think
was
we're giving them a
presented.
$7,000
That's right.
check.
Actually, she will be attending our general membership meeting May 21st, which is our installation of officers and celebration of our accomplishments through the years. And she will be presented with a check from us for $7,000 from
Outstanding.
Bodacious Handbag Bingo. So we are making a difference, but we have a lot of fun doing it.
Yes, no, that's true. And then, dear to your heart, Lauren's Kids, Walk in My Shoes. Something new, not the actual Lauren's Kids, but new for Gainesville Women's Club.
Yes. Lauren's Kids is a foundation that was created by Senator Lauren Book, who was herself a victim of sexual abuse for 6 years and during her middle school, high school years. And she turned that trauma into action by creating the Lauren's Kids Foundation, where she has worked tirelessly since 2007
Right.
to help support victims, to prevent abuse through education. We've created educational materials that span from kindergarten to high school that are free to Florida public schools. We have a website that is filled with
Wow.
resources for Florida parents. But every year she does a walk, and she walks from Key West to Tallahassee during April, which is Child Abuse Awareness Month. And this year, stopping in Gainesville, as she always does, at the Child Advocacy Center.
Right, to bring it together.
We at the
And-
Gainesville Women's Club were honored to be able to partner with them to be the water station on their 6-mile walk.
Well done.
And
And the Women's Club
bracelets.
has done more. We're going to take another quick break, and then we're going to talk about the bracelets.
Perfect.
Stay with us. We will be right back. We're discussing the Gainesville Women's Club. And Mary, that was so informative and important about Lauren's Kids. And I'm proud that the Women's Club has a new initiative with that opportunity. Tell us about the bracelets.
This year, Lauren's Kids decided that they wanted to do something statewide to help support survivors. So every child advocacy agency in Florida and other agencies and groups of people, including us and members of the public, made bracelets with words of encouragement for survivors on the walk. And we were able to make, in partnership with a Girl Scout troop, 150 bracelets that we distributed on the walk. And as a matter of fact, if you go to the 34th Street wall, a local muralist actually painted a bracelet that was done with Lauren's Kids.
Oh, and it speaks so well of Gainesville Women's Club and your mission, our mission, bringing community together, doing something with purpose that is meaningful and lasting and will be repeated next year.
Yes, we've already spoken with them about, we sponsored the water station this year on the 6-mile walk, and we hope to do something bigger and better next year.
And you will.
We will.
I know. I know that. And, there's just so many wonderful things happening at the Women's Club, but what's even more wonderful is that you can come and rent our beautiful clubhouse.
Yes, and it's multi-purpose. If you're having a small event, we have rooms that would be ideal for wedding showers, for baby shower, for a corporate meeting. We have our ballroom with the stage and the full sound system.
And it's great.
And it is a wonderful place to have, as I said, large meetings, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs,
We've had
I
many
had our wedding reception
Yes.
there.
celebrations of life.
Yes.
proms, youth can only imagine. The veranda's available. We have fantastic parking.
Oh,
There's
easy
no
to
parking
find.
garage and walking away. And speaking of parking, please
Oh,
plan
yes.
to park with us for all the Gator football home games. First come, first serve.
Right.
And we partner again with the community, with a Boy Scout troop who parks the cars, keeps it safe. You can come in if you need to for a brief moment, for a little break before you leave
Right.
for the game. But our parking is a fun event, and that's
And
open.
important.
Yes,
Because people are
very-
always
And we
needing
have
that
overnight RV parking.
Yes, we do. We
Oh.
offer 10 slots for that, so
Very
you can bring your motor home.
right, very
And
important to
We
know.
also have the pedicabs that pick people up and take them to
Take
the
them to the-
stadium if you don't want to walk. So a lot
Oh,
of
this
different-
is full service.
It's very festive. Many of our folks that park there actually tailgate there
Right there.
before
It's perfect.
before the game. So it's a wonderful place to be.
And there are so many wonderful things about the Gainesville Women's Club. And if you go to the website, which we're making available throughout the show, the history's there, the events, the opportunity to join as a member is on the website too.
And to choose what your interest, where does your
Exactly.
interest lie? Do you want, which committee would you like to serve on? Which charity would you like to be enthusiastic and passionate about supporting? Reach out, we're here, give us a call,
Okay?
check
Because
with our
we
office.
want to see that 222 number go up. Because
Absolutely.
there's just more that the Women's Club's doing than we can fit into this show. But it is meaningful and done with our community in mind.
And it's certainly strength and unity.
It certainly is. And
Together we make a difference.
I agree. That is well said. And my mother was a 50-year member. There are people I know that are watching our show that have connections to this Gainesville Women's Club, and I'm just very proud, and you're a great leader, Mary. You have done so much, and to all the membership, I congratulate you, and I know we will continue to move forward, strength in unity.
Thank you.
Thank you both. And I'm so glad you tuned in, and I hope you will join us next time. Take care.